In this video, we're going to talk about Spanish connecting words, otherwise known as conjunctions. Conjunctions are words that connect words and phrases together to make longer sentences. I'm going to take you through 11 connecting words step by step, and we're going to practice saying them together. I'm also going to put each connecting word into a simple Spanish sentence so that you can see exactly how they're used. Okay, so let's get started. So the first conjunction that we're going to look at is the word and, which is y in Spanish. Now it's just written using the letter Y, but the pronunciation in Spanish is y. So repeat after me, y. Good. So let's put y into a sentence then. So we could say, puedo ver un coche y un camión, which means I can see a car and a truck. Puedo ver un coche y un camión. Puedo ver un coche y un camión. Now the next conjunction is e. E also means and, but we use it when the next word starts with the e sound. In Spanish, the e sound is written with an I at the beginning, or because the H is silent in Spanish, the word can also start with HI. So the pronunciation is e. Repeat after me, e. Good. So let's put that into a sentence then. So, tengo serpientes e iguanas. I have snakes and iguanas. Tengo serpientes e iguanas. Tengo serpientes e iguanas. Now the next Spanish conjunction is o, which means or in English. So repeat after me, o. Good. So for example, ¿quieres jugo de manzana o de naranja? Do you want apple or orange juice? ¿Quieres jugo de manzana o de naranja? ¿Quieres jugo de manzana o de naranja? Now the next conjunction is u. U also means or, but we use it when the next word starts with the o sound. So this would be for words beginning with either an O or HO, since the H is silent in Spanish. So repeat after me, u. Good, well done. So let's put u into a sentence then. So, ¿quieres siete u ocho? Do you want 7 or 8? ¿Quieres siete u ocho? ¿Quieres siete u ocho? Now the next conjunction is ni, and this can either mean or nor in English. In Spanish, ni is used when we pair it with a negative word to connect two or more things that are not true, not liked, or not happening. So the pronunciation is ni. Repeat after me, ni. Good. So in a sentence, we could say, no me gusta el té ni el café. I don't like tea or coffee. No me gusta el té ni el café. No me gusta el té ni el café. The next connecting word is if, and in Spanish that's si. In this case, si is written without an accent over the I. If you see si written with an accent over the I, it means yes. So repeat after me, si. Good, well done. So, ella irá si tiene tiempo. She will go if she has time. Ella irá si tiene tiempo. Ella irá si tiene tiempo. Now the next connecting word is pero, and this means but in English. Repeat after me, pero. Good. For example, está cansado pero feliz. He is tired but happy. Está cansado pero feliz. Está cansado pero feliz. The next connecting word is que, which means that. Remember that the QU in Spanish is a k sound, not qu. So the pronunciation is que. Repeat after me. Que. Good. Now, this is not the type of that we use to point to something. For example, like when we say that book. But it's the kind that we use when we connect two ideas together in a sentence. For example, ella dijo que él llegaría a tiempo. She said that he would arrive on time. Ella dijo que él llegaría a tiempo. Ella dijo que él llegaría a tiempo. By the way, you can review all the information we're covering in today's video by downloading the free PDF that I've created to accompany this video. The link to it is down in the description below. The next Spanish conjunction is como, and it can mean either like or as, depending on the context. Como, meaning like or as, is written without an accent. If you see como with an accent on the first O, it means how. So repeat after me. Como. Good. So now let's put that into a sentence then. So, ella no baila como tú. She doesn't dance like you do. Ella no baila como tú. Ella no baila como tú. Now the next one means because, and to say that in Spanish, it's porque. Repeat after me. Porque. Good. For example, fracasaron porque no tenían suficiente dinero. They failed because they didn't have enough money. Fracasaron porque no tenían suficiente dinero. Fracasaron porque no tenían suficiente dinero. Now the next conjunction is so, and it's the only one on the list that is made up of two words in Spanish. So to say so in Spanish, it's así que. Repeat after me. Así que. Good, well done. Now the English word so has several translations in Spanish, but the so that we're looking at here is the type that shows a result, like saying something happened because of something else. A good way to check if you've got the right type of so is to replace it with the word therefore. If therefore fits in the sentence, then you know that you should be using así que. So let me show you an example sentence. No quería ir, así que fuimos sin él. He didn't want to go, so we went without him. No quería ir, así que fuimos sin él. No quería ir, así que fuimos sin él. Now this next conjunction means either although or even though. So we can see how English can also use conjunctions that comprise of multiple words. In Spanish, this conjunction is aunque. So repeat after me. Aunque. Good, well done. So let's put that into a sentence then. So, voy a ir aunque estoy cansado. I'm going to go even though I'm tired. Voy a ir aunque estoy cansado. Voy a ir aunque estoy cansado. The next conjunction means when, and in Spanish that's cuando. As a conjunction, cuando doesn't have an accent. But if you see the word cuando written with an accent, then that's because it's the type of cuando that's used in direct or indirect questions. Now, if none of that makes sense, don't worry. It's not something that you need to worry about at a beginner level. Just know that sometimes you'll see it with an accent and sometimes you'll see it without an accent. So the pronunciation is cuando. Repeat after me. Cuando. Good. So, for example, te llamaré cuando llegue. I'll call you when I arrive. Te llamaré cuando llegue. Te llamaré cuando llegue. Now, with these Spanish connecting words, it's not just about knowing what they mean. Instead, it's about using them to turn short phrases into long sentences when you speak. And that's exactly what my beginner Spanish course helps you to do. From the very first lesson, I show you how to take simple words and connect them together to build full Spanish sentences step by step. You can start the course for free right here on YouTube by clicking the thumbnail that's on screen now, or by following the link in the description below. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.